It is so stinking cold in here. Alrighty guys, welcome back to yet another video. As you can see, I'm up in the woods up north. Spending a couple days up here. I'm at my family's property up here a couple hours north, and as you can see, actually got quite a bit of snow on the ground. Was not prepared or expecting this at all. We got a couple inches down by where I'm at the other day, but it's been 40 the last couple days and it all melted away. But there's still about 3 or 4 inches up here in the woods, so did not bring any winter gear at all. And I was actually planning on doing a hot tent camping video. Fortunately, I ran into some issues with the tent and had a few things break on me and some frustrations, so not doing that anymore. But I'm gonna try to make the most out of this trip and just enjoy being up here in the woods. And getting late in the evening, gonna make up some dinner here, and yeah, just enjoy the woods. And yeah, let's get into the video. Let's do it. Here's the spot, and absolutely gorgeous out here. All the snow in the woods, the first official snowfall of the year that's actually stayed in the ground for a couple days. Probably 3 or 4 inches throughout most of the woods out here. And yeah, it's gonna be getting down in the 20s tonight, so it's gonna be real chilly. Truck camper all opened up, and gonna start making up some dinner. I am absolutely starving. You can see this is the spot over here. It's like a little camp out spot in my family's property. A cabin over there that's under construction currently, so not gonna be nothing going on in there yet. So I'm gonna be camping out here outside for tonight, and it's nice and cozy and cabin-like back here anyways. But yeah, I'm absolutely starving, so I'm gonna get some dinner going. Tonight I'm gonna be making up, I haven't eaten like all day, so I'm absolutely starving. A little low energy right now. I'm gonna be making up fried chicken, gonna be having some chips and a few other things to go with it, so it should be delicious. And yeah, let's get into making it. All right, get my vegetable oil. This has definitely been in the truck for a few months. No idea if it's still good or not. Let's just hope so. That should be enough. Oh boy. This is gonna be a mess. You're doing about as basic you can get for fried chicken. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Honestly, they're looking really, really good so far, for the most part. Whew. All right, well, it took me long enough, but finally finished my chicken. And instead of fish and chips, we got some chicken and chips. So it's a very basic seasoning, and I'm gonna throw some more salt and pepper on there, actually. So yeah, let's dig into this. Should be delicious. My hands are like, I don't know if you can tell, I can barely move them. It's just frozen, absolutely frozen. That is quite a delicious looking platter of food right there. The first time deep frying anything in the back of the truck. See how it goes. I'm gonna try one that didn't get quite as crispy as the other ones. One of those nice big crispy ones. I can't even feel my fingers or feet right now, but this is so good. For my first time deep frying anything in the back of the truck, definitely not quite enough breading. A little unevenly crunchy in spots, but honestly, it's sitting pretty hard, and it's definitely gonna help warm me up a little bit on this very cold day. Oh my goodness. I need to get my shoes off, guys. I am so cold. I was not expecting there to be any snow, this much snow especially, and trying to get warmed up. I'm actually gonna make up some hot cocoa in the back of the truck. I grabbed my cooking stuff just to try to warm up a little bit. And I don't know, I think I hiked around a whole bunch, and I just was not expecting there to be any snow, so I didn't bring any hat, no gloves, no snow pants, and the big one, no winter boots, which was a big mistake. I was pretty dumb for forgetting those, even if I didn't think there was gonna be any snow. Like, my feet are just, oh, I cannot even feel my toes at all, and I haven't been able to for the last couple hours. just so cold, and I was wet, hiking through inches of snow. The sloppy wet snow too, which is the bad stuff, and my feet are just soaking wet and just so cold. So I'm gonna make up some hot cocoa, and then I also picked up, actually ran into town and picked up a box of donuts to go with my hot cocoa, and $2 for a whole box of donuts. So it seemed like a pretty good deal to me. Hanging out, it's not even 6 o'clock. It's just depressing time of year with how quickly and early it gets dark. Yeah, it's cold in here. Oh, got my hot cocoa. And wow, I need to warm up my feet. Whew. They are so cold. Yeah, I can feel my body finally start to warm up a little bit. Boy, I just get some days, especially getting wet is the big one. When you get wet, boy, you just, on cold days, it's just not a good mix. Boy, is this hitting though. Getting late, getting ready for bed. Finished up my hot chocolate, my donut, a couple donuts. Been chilling for a little while. My feet are just so cold. I wish I had some hand warmers I could stuff in them or something. They're just so cold. It is so stinking cold in here. I don't always say it in my cold weather truck camping videos, but if you are going to run a propane heater, make sure you always have some ventilation. And I always pretty much always keep this window open a crack, even on the cold nights, just even a tiny bit, just to make sure there's always fresh air in here. And it's a pretty small space, so I always make sure there's at least a little bit of fresh air coming in. The newer little buddies do have built-in carbon monoxide detectors, but I'm still paranoid about it, so I make sure there's always plenty of ventilation when I'm in here with them. And if it were a really cold night and I wanted to had this thing going all night, I do also have a carbon monoxide detector with me, so I would just break that out. Otherwise, I normally just run it for like 20 minutes, get everything nice and heated up, and then fall asleep, and then turn it on once or twice during the night if I get too cold, and then I turn it on and then again in the morning. And that's normally what I do with the heater. But eventually, I do want to figure out how to get a diesel heater back here, but it's just a matter of, I'm still kind of trying to figure out where I would be able to put it back here. But anyways, it's getting late, guys. I'm really tired. Gonna be a chilly night, but yeah. Good night. Oh, made it through the night. Actually slept quite well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get up though, get some breakfast going, and get the day started. All right, what an absolutely glorious morning. It's still below freezing, and I can definitely feel it, but it is beautiful out today. Man, I spent all night trying to get my feet warm, and right in the morning, my toes are finally, I could actually feel my toes all good again, and I had to put my wet shoes back on, and now they're already cold again. Ugh. This is the last time I'm going on one of these trips without bringing my winter boots. My own dumb fault. All right, it's pretty windy out today, so I got the cooker kind of protected in the truck camper. Doing a big breakfast this morning. Got a whole bunch of sausages, sausage links, big pile of hash brown, and we're getting some eggs. It's gonna be delicious. I'm looking forward to it. Alrighty, breakfast is done. Got a couple eggs, a whole bunch of sausages and hash brown, and a couple leftover donuts I still gotta eat. Should be absolutely delicious. Let's dig in. Better than a big hearty hot breakfast on a very cold morning in the woods. Yep, that was a good breakfast. Could have used some ketchup on that hash brown, but after Copper Harbor, I emptied out my cooler of all my condiments and everything, all my different sauces and stuff, and I amassed quite a collection in there. So I definitely could have used some like ranch or something too in my chicken last night. Didn't have quite enough seasoning, but it's all good. Very delicious breakfast, and I'm gonna dig into my dessert for the morning. Gonna get things cleaned up, dishes done, and then probably go out for a hike in the woods and just enjoy this beautiful day. Alrighty guys, getting later now and I am going for a quick hike in the woods before I have to take off. It's been just a absolutely beautiful and relaxing day, and I won't deny, as much as the snow's caught me off guard and very much underprepared this trip and kicked my butt a little bit, it is hard to deny how beautiful the woods is in the snow. Absolutely gorgeous out. Slippery. Don't want to fall down. I love that first snow because it feels like it brings a forest. A forest can feel so dead this time of year, but then you just look and you got tracks just everywhere. I'm seeing rabbit, squirrel. These look like probably deer right here. And I even saw what looked like fox tracks, just everything. Just so much fun just to go through the snow, tracking and looking at all the different prints and everything. This creek is entirely spring fed, so this spot right here, we have a little creek over there, one creek right there, and then another creek over there, all conversion of this one, and it turns into actually a pretty decent sized little creek right here. It's all spring fed, so it stays at a certain temperature, and it allows all this vegetation right in here in these little pockets to thrive even during the winter time. So it's quite cool, quite neat. Alrighty guys, so I think it's gonna about do it for this video, and gonna be making my way home now, and I think it's gonna wrap this one up. But I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not gonna lie, the cold kind of whooped my butt this last couple days, but I think I'm not expecting the snow. Definitely caught me very underprepared, but I still made the best of it. I still enjoyed spending some time in the woods and enjoyed doing some truck camping, and I got a lot more videos coming. I'm actually working on a really, really big project that I'm really excited to release for you guys, and that should be coming out in a couple weeks. Probably a little before Christmas, if I had to guess. I'll give you guys some more information on that in the next video, but I'm really excited about that one. I've been working on it a ton the last couple weeks, so I'm really excited. It's gonna be my first full-length movie, actually, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys, so it's gonna be a really cool one. So stay tuned for that in a couple weeks, but that'll be coming, and yeah, that's about all I got for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tons more to come, so stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys on the next adventure.